Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tutorial on this look right here. This is yet again another brand focused tutorial. Today's brand is Fiona Stiles. For those of you who don't know, Fiona Stiles is a major celebrity makeup artist and she just released an entire makeup line at Ulta. I will have a separate review video for you guys where I really go a little more in depth. I do have 3 lip options for you guys, so stay tuned till the end for that, but for now let's just get into the video. So I'm gonna first go in with my Cover FX Calming Primer and I'm just gonna apply that all over my face like I would a facial moisturizer. Going in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, I'm just gonna apply this all over my T-zone area. Using my Kat Von D Color Correcting Eyeshadow Primer, I am warming that up on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to apply this all over my lids and blend it out. So now onto face, I'm going to use both the Fiona Stiles foundations. I'm using 05 in both. I'm going to use the Luminous on the outsides of my face and then I'm going to just kind of blend in the matte around the center of my face. And I'm just going to go ahead and dot them where I want them. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend the luminous sections out first. I'm going in with the 05 Full Cover Perfect Finish Concealer and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this underneath my eyes. To do this, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics for Ulta Airbrush Concealer Brush. Make sure that you kind of warm it up a little bit because it is a little bit of a drier formula. Go ahead and dot that underneath the eye area. Just go ahead and add the concealer wherever your heart desires. And once I've placed that color down, I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and blend the concealer areas out. And then using the tip, I'm just going to get the under eye area. So to set the under eye, I'm going in with the Invisible Finish Loose Setting Powder in the shade Madison. I'm going to grab that onto my beauty blender and place that underneath my eyes. And then I'm also just going to get right into the crease of my nose because that's where I tend to crease first. And I'm actually just going to go in with the same powder using my IT Cosmetics for Ulta Flawless Powder Brush. And I'm just going to tap that and set the rest of my face. So next I'm going to go in with the Medium Dark Sheer Sculpting Palette. And I am using the Sigma FX4 brush. I'm gonna dip into the middle shade first and slowly start to build up my contour. And then I'm actually just gonna go in with my trusted Ita brush to kind of sharpen up that line, still using the same middle color. And then get the chin, the double chin. And I like to just sharpen up the jawline a little bit and blend it out, down. And then using just the same Ita brush, I'm going to just slightly contour the edges of my nose and then the forehead. Once that's complete, I'm going back in with my powder brush and I'm just going to blend everything out. Using the Morphe E42 brush, I'm going into my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the shade 20M, and I'm just going to really bronze up the face. And I in fact do want a little more of a bronze, especially on the cheeks. So I'm going to go in with my Galactic bronzer in Cabo and the same brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all out again, just with the same powder brush. Then I'm going into the soft cheek veil in the shade Valley, and I'm just going to pop this onto my cheeks using a Real Techniques blush brush, starting more towards the back half of my cheek. I'm going in with the Light Illusion Prism palette. I'm going to use these two shades on the outer end. I'm using my Makeup Geek cheek highlighter brush. And I'm just using my finger on the center shade, and I'm going to bring that down the bridge of my nose a little bit, and then the tip of my nose. And then also on my Cupid's bow. To remove any excess powderiness from the highlight, I'm just going in with my beauty blender that I use for the foundation, and I'm just going to lightly tap that over the highlight powder, just to really let it melt into the skin. And now onto the eyes. So first I'm going to go in with the Radiant Aqua Eye Veil in the shade Hudson. To apply it, I'm using the Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. I'm just going to dip it into the cream lightly and get a little bit of product. And I'm going to build up the colors. It's okay to not be super precise. Just make sure that you build it up on both sides so that both sides are even. I'm just going to bring the darkness, focus it more towards the inner part of my eye and less on the outer part. And I'm using my finger just because I don't want it to get too dark. So by using my finger, it's just going to help me kind of melt the product down and really blend it out. I'm also just going to run a tiny bit under my eyes as well. I'm going in with the Artist Eyeshadow Quad in the shade Canyon. That's the quad right there. And using a Sigma E25 brush as per usual, I'm going in with this warm brown shade, and I'm going to pop that into the crease and just blend it out. And I'm kind of bringing it up to the brow a little bit, but it's in a very diffused manner. Next, I'm going in with a wide shader E59 brush from Sigma, and I'm going in with this gold shade, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. And I'm not bringing that beyond the crease. Actually, let me zoom you guys in so you can see closer. So I'm just going to apply that onto both lids. I'm going to go in with this bronzy shade right here on the bottom, and I'm going to layer that lightly over that gold. And I'm just going to take the same brush and go into the dark bronze shade, and I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. And then going back into that matte brown shade, I'm just going to blend out the crease a little bit more and intensify it. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to run that underneath just to blend that bronzy color out and to smoke the bottom lash line even further. For the highlight, I'm going to use the Illuminating palette, and using a Sigma E30 pencil brush, I'm going into these two shades, and I'm just going to kind of brighten up the inner corner. And I'm going to pop that into the arch of my brow as well. And extend it out. I'm going in with my E25 Sigma brush, and I'm just going to do that and blend the edge out. Just to clean up the edge of my contour, I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs Instamark Contouring Duo in number 40 Mirage filter and my Tarte brush, which I will have linked down below. And I'm just going to take some of the banana powder side and I'm going to carve out my contour. And then just blend out the bottom half. And then I'm just going to let that sit. I want a smudgy, smoky look, so I'm going in with the Ultra Smooth Waterproof Eye Defining Pencil in the shade Carlyle. And it's this glittery, bronzy color. And I'm going to run this along my lash line messily and then blend it out using a Sigma E20 short shader brush. And when I'm blending out the liner, I'm focusing more on the upper line rather than near my lash line, maintaining the definition near my lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my brows. Now that my brows are on, I'm just going to get rid of the excess powder, but I'm gonna use the brush that I used for my bronzer, and using the pointed edge, I'm just gonna dust all of that away. And then I'm going back into the contour palette using my Ita brush in the center color, and I'm just going to do one last cleaning of that contour line. Now I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face with my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. Moving on to the lashes, I'm going to prep them with my Lancome Cils Booster XL Primer, and I'm just using a really light coat of this. While I'm waiting for that to dry down a little bit, I'm going to pop on the glue to my lashes. I'm going in with my Hello Lashes by IT Cosmetics. I'm just going to apply a really light layer of this to my top lashes. Once the lashes are ready, just go ahead and pop them on. The lashes I'm using are the Lily lashes in the style J Makeup. I'm taking my Marc Jacobs Fineliner in Blacquer, and I'm just going to tightline my eyes and also fill in the inner third of my eye just to blend the lash band. The last step to blend the lash line is take a tiny brush. This is the Waterliner E17 brush from Sigma, and I just like to use a black eyeshadow. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going in with that black shade, and I'm going to run this along the upper lash band just to cover up any glue that may still look kind of funky. Now that I've covered up the lash band, I kind of like the smoky black look. So while I'm covering the lash band, I'm just kind of gently smudging the black out a little bit. I'm just going to swipe away any fallout. And then I'm taking my IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes again and putting that onto the lower lash line. I'm going to show you guys a couple lip options that you could do with this. The first lip option is going to be your classic nude. I'm taking the Creamy Longwear Lip Contouring Pencil in Dona Amelia, and I'm going to just line my lips. And I'm also just going to lightly fill them in. You totally could just leave your lips this nude if you want, like just put a lip liner. But I'm going to show you guys two options. The first one is the Hydra Shine Essential Lip Color in the shade Normandy. It's a really light nude, but it is a sheer shiny finish lip. It might be too nude for some people, and that's totally understandable, but I do think that sometimes a nude lip looks really pretty with a super smoky eye. If you don't want the sheen to your nude lip, then go ahead and pop on the Dona Amelia lip liner, and on top use the Signature Soft Matte Lip Color in Umeo, and it's still a really nude, but it is matte. So this is the matte lipstick in Umeo on top of the Dona Amelia lip liner. If you want more of a mauve pink lip, then opt for the Color Impact Matte Lip Crayon in Rockaway. It's a little bit of a brighter mauve nude on me. If you want a really bright in your face option, go for something like Love Lane in the Color Impact Matte Lip Crayons. I love this color. It's such a bright but super flattering color. So this here is the final look. That brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what you thought about the tutorial and also what your thoughts are on the Fiona Stiles products. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye guys!